Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a 12 by 12 process video for you today. There's the picture of the final layout. I froze this frame just so you could kind of see this word here. I cut this on my Silhouette Cameo and I cut it 6 times and stacked it so it was thick like chipboard. And then I went over the top of it with glossy accent so that it would be shiny. Now what I'm doing is just spreading on some Prima Heavy Gesso onto this 12 by 12 white piece of cardstock, and I really am loving this gesso. It really soaks the color in, which I like. So I'm taking a variety of distress inks here in different colors. Some are the regular distress inks, and then some are also the distress oxides, which I really love. I'm hoping to get my hands on some of the newer colors that just got released. Like this color right here, this Worn Lipstick, that is one of the distress inks, or the oxide distress inks, excuse me. And I'm just smushing them down on the plastic there and splattering and smushing and dabbing and, you know, the normal thing. So I have a bunch of different colors here. I have some pinks and some yellows and some kind of bluish colors, and then I have a green, which I don't think I end up using that green, the little tiny one right there. And you're going to see in a second that my little daughter, Olivia, decided she wanted to do some smushing too, so she's doing it there off to the side. Isn't that right, Bug? Well, they can't hear you when you nod.
Yes.
She's here with me right now. So, yeah, at this point, I'm kind of just going in with my brush and kind of putting the color where I wanted versus the smushing, just so I have more control. That color was kind of muddying with a couple of the other colors, and so I wanted to be able to control where it went. So that's why you see me doing that part. And then I do love the splatter effect of the same colors that you use around the smushing. So yeah, I'm just keep putting the word back to make sure I've covered enough area there. And now that it's all dry, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the actual layout. I don't know, I might have missed the part. I did. I took some old Studio Calico Mr. Huey's in white and splattered that. I thought about doing the gold, but I opted for the white instead. Don't ask me why, you know. I'm a woman. I'm allowed to change my mind whenever I want, so I did there. So I'm going to use this frame. I believe this frame is from... I have no idea. I'm sorry about that. It came in a big pack of frames, though, and they all have gold foil on them. I actually think I got it from Tuesday Morning. It may be a Project Life, like a Project Life product, but I'm not quite sure. So sorry about that. But I'm looking through the Oh My Heart collection. I have some of the like single sheets you can buy, and I have the paper pad. I just have them all jammed into this paper pad so they all stay together. And I was just looking for a piece with all the colors in the collection in it so that I could just border like 2 sides of my layout. So I'm just cutting off like I think 1/4 of an inch on each side, and I'm going to just border 2 of the sides with that. And actually, I pulled the colors from this layout, or, you know, that I used with the inks from this collection. And so, yeah. Yep, she's over there just smushing away. So, at this point, I'm trying to get it straight. I know I personally have a hard time with that. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I have a hard time like framing my whole layout like that. But I finally got it to where I like it, and here I'm showing you just in real time. I did some stitching and just a little bit of distressing along those 2 sides, and I did that off screen, and again setting everything back. And I was looking for this border paper here right now with these like scallopy borders because I knew I wanted to place a couple under the word happiness. So I fussy cut part of a blue one, or kind of like that minty green, I guess, color, and then part of a pink one out. And I'm going to layer those under the word happiness. And here come the embellishments. I'm just showing you I have 2 packs of the ephemera because I ordered one or bought one at regular price, but then when I went to this craft store by my house, they had one that was under like a scratch and dent special, they call it, for like $1.99. And I'm like, how could I pass that up? Because the package was bent or something. I'm like, no way, I gotta have it. So anyways, that's why I have two. So I'm just going through the ephemera right now and kind of picking out some different floral pieces that I want to use. I am going to incorporate some of that rose gold metallic color in there, as well as a little bit of that periwinkle color. And yeah, I knew for sure I wanted there to be florals. I didn't know kind of at this point what direction I wanted the embellishing to go, because I didn't want to cover up all those pretty colors of Distress ink that I had put down. But on the other hand, I love to embellish, so it's kind of like an inner battle within myself to figure out how I'm going to work this out here. So I'm going to have a look through this chipboard here, and I decided to place kind of like a rectangular long piece like that. I really wanted to use those glasses because my daughter has glasses on in this photo, but I didn't like the way it looked. So anyways, I wanted to put some kind of small rectangular thing there over the H. I'm going to end up pulling that hello up though and replacing it with something pink, just because I didn't want, it was just the only black piece on the layout so far, and so it just looked out of place to me. Yeah, so now I'm just going to start sticking things down, I believe. And yeah, this photo is actually of the last day of school. Of this school year. So my daughter was like super happy. She's cheesing in the picture, and she got her sunnies on, and she was ready. So I'm gonna try to make sure these scallops are straight. I always have a hard time, especially when I do like mixed media like that, to know if things are straight or not. So I just use my trusty T-square ruler for that. Ain't that right, babe?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Getting the hang of this, aren't you? Are you cutting up paper over there?
I'm trying to make this.
Oh, I cut that on my machine out there. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just fluffing up these little scallops right now, and just a little dimension. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this happiness down using my, what is that bottle called? With the needle glue bottle. That's the one I'm using, the yellow one. And I just have the Scotch Quick Dry, or that's not even called that anymore. I don't know what it's called. Somebody knows though, because everybody uses it. So, and I had to kind of weigh that down, so you see me kind of putting various items on top of it to just hold it down until the glue grabbed. So there we go. And I do have the dot for the eye, but I got to figure out where I'm going to put all these embellishments along the word before I put that on. So yeah, I'm just placing these florals in and all of the rest of the little bits and pieces where I wanted them. And I'm going to go ahead and grab some pop dots, and I'm going to end up popping up just like the top parts of these die cuts and then sticking the other ones just flat down so that it kind of creates a slope in the ephemera. And do you need some glue or something? You want to use this glue stick thingy?
Yeah.
Huh? So yeah, just creating little clusters and mixing the ephemera with the chipboard. Sorry, this is I'm double dutying right now between voiceovering and mommying and all of that kind of great stuff. So bear with me, but you know, it's life. So there I go with that teeny tiny dot of an eye. And I did have to kind of strategically put these pop dots on so that it would sit flat with that that H there. And just looking through the rest of the ephemera and embellishments to see if there's anything else I want to use. That little tiny flower. I don't think I actually used anything off the puffy sticker sheet, which is a little odd for me. Now, these are some embellishments. I'm done with the collection embellishments, and I've gone to my stash now to fill in the rest of it. That arrow is from the Take Me Away wood veneer. And then I have a little flare there from a kit that I got from Kelly Perky. I subbed her kits for like 1.5 years, and so I have a bunch of embellishments from her. And those wood buttons, those were in the dollar spot in Target like a long time ago, and I just love them. So I kind of hoard them, but I figured why not just use them. And so I'm having a look through some different embellishments that I did pull. That's the Amy Tan sticker book. I think I was going to use like a little emoji sticker out of there, but I decided not to. Yeah, I just actually got that sticker book like a month ago. I haven't been scrapping a lot lately. That's why there haven't been a lot of, well, I shouldn't say that. I've been doing a lot of like Traveler's Notebook and I caught up on my Project Life, like a year's worth in like a month and a half. So I was really busy doing that. And if you want to flip through or want to know how I did that, just the way I did it, it's nothing groundbreaking. You can just let me know and I can definitely show you guys what I did there. But anyways, yeah, I haven't done a 12 by 12 in a really long time, like a couple months. And so I forgot the point I even brought that up. But anyways, yeah, oh, because I got the sticker book like a month ago and I haven't used one sticker out of it yet, but it'll get used. So, yeah, just sticking those buttons down, and now, you know, I'm all about different textures on my pages, and so I thought, why not do some hand stitching with some embroidery floss? I mean, that adds a great texture as well. And so I'm going to grab this, like deep pink that matches kind of that hot pink color and thread that through the buttons, and then I used a yellow and went along just the bottom of the arrow, if you can see that. I kind of skipped that part out because it's a little tedious to watch, but I just love the extra little bit of texture that adds to the page. So these are some tiny word, sorry about my head. These are some tiny word phrase stickers that I have. These are from Tim Holtz, and I really love the font on these. You can get them just, I think, at Michael's and Joann's even, and you get 4 sheets in a pack, and the font is just really nice. Those are some hearts from a thicker phrase sheet that was from Take Me Away, and they're just like a white pearl. And so I put a couple of those hearts on. These puffy stickers, I guess I did use puffy stickers, just not the Oh My Heart ones, but these puffy stickers are from Studio Calico, and I got those in a kit well over a year ago, maybe even almost 2 years ago, but the colors really matched, and so I put quite a few of those down. I just really wanted this page to be really colorful. I love using a lot of colorful things, so that's what I wanted. I'm going to stamp my date kind of right under those scallops right there, and I'm going to do a little bit of journaling. And the journaling is just explaining, you know, this is the last day of school and how ready Olivia was for it. So sorry I'm in so many of these shots as well. I have a new camera set up, and so I think it lends itself to me starring a little bit more in the videos. So I'm looking through this tower of sequins that I have, and I remembered I have these kind of, they're pretty close to that rose gold color in the collection, and so I'm going to kind of scatter some of those around just so I have a little bit of shininess and happiness on the page. So just a few of those spread around. I'm going to glue those down, and I think that's going to wrap it up. You will see in the final pictures I did end up adding some black splatters. It was just kind of when I stepped away and looked at it from above, because I sit down to scrapbook. When I stood up and really looked at it, it just felt like it needed something more. There just seemed like a lot of empty space, and so I added some black splatters, and you can see those in the final picture right here. Thanks for joining me. Hope you liked it, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.